3-2-1.
All right, it's the rundown. Wednesday, March 17th, brought to you by High Noon. High Noon Hard Seltzer is the go-to drink when watching college basketball this March. Noontime basketball games call for Nooners. They're made with real vodka, real juice, and sparkling water. And they're actually made with vodka, not malt like all these other hard seltzers. They're only 100 calories, gluten-free, no added sugar. They're delicious. I don't think anyone has ever tried a High Noon and not liked it. The flavors are pineapple, black cherry, watermelon, which is the best, grapefruit, lime, and peach. Rico, Bosco, Big Cat, welcome.
Hello.
Let's start off with...
Hello.
Hey.
Happy St. Patty's Day. You can pinch me. I'm not wearing any green. Go ahead.
What, that's a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Do it
that.
so
don't,
hard.
as an Italian, I don't like to wear green. I feel like it's cultural appropriation, and
Isn't there green in the Italian flag?
yeah, but it's not St. Patrick. Well, St. Patrick was Italian, Glennie told me this morning,
What?
which I didn't know that, yeah.
Glennie, St. Patrick was Italian?
If only we had multiple fact checkers to find out. if
Okay,
that
we have
was right.
Mackenzie and Rudy going up against each other.
Yeah,
I know who
Mackenzie
my
versus
pick
Rudy
is.
for fact checking. We'll start off with Big Cat, Andy Dalton to the Bears. Thoughts? You love it?
Tom Lay had a great tweet. He says that he's basically moved somewhere where it's the Jets of the NFC.
Yeah,
The Bears are a
Jets
joke.
move.
They are a true joke. It's from the top down. It's not like this is a one-time thing. The thing I'm struggling with is how realistic Russell Wilson ever was.
Mackenzie wins.
And you assume that St. Patrick's about 8%. He was actually not born in Ireland. They were born in Calpurnius and Concesa, who are Italians living on a British estate. So technically, he's Italian.
Oh, there you go. All right, St. Patrick, good
1-0.
job.
Nice job,
So
And
I'm
Mackenzie.
struggling with, you guys can help me here. Was there ever even a possibility that Russell Wilson was going to get traded? I probably lean no.
I
And-
think so.
You think so?
I mean, the way it was phrased, one of the reports was like the Seahawks aren't interested in trading him at this time, which, like, saying at this time makes it seem like it almost leaves the door open just a little bit.
It just sucks. The Bears, they could have had Andy Dalton last year for a free agent, as a free agent. Instead, they traded a draft pick and signed Nick Foles, and picked up Nick Foles' huge contract. Then a year later, they got Andy Dalton. It's a Band-Aid in a gaping, like, pussing, bleeding wound. It's the wound the size of a fucking Grand Canyon. They threw a Band-Aid in the Grand Canyon. It's institutionally just it's not a well-run franchise. And this is what we get.
What's the big picture plan? It's not Mitch.
Yeah, do you think this is it? Like,
Not
are they going to
Foles.
add another quarterback in
Not
free
Dalton.
agency draft?
Now
Or
what
is
do
it
we
they're
do?
Maybe
rolling
what they'll probably do is they'll probably trade the future for a reach at quarterback, and then have 3 quarterbacks, and it's just and Ryan Pace sucks, and Matt Nagy sucks, but the McCaskies, they don't give a fuck. They just want to make money, and they're cool with making the playoffs every couple of years or every 10 years and being like, oh yeah, we competed. They're not. There are some teams. Someone told me this once, and I thought it was one of the smartest things. There are somewhere between 6 and 7 teams every single year in the NFL that are actually trying to win the Super Bowl, and the rest are just happy to cash the checks and maybe catch lightning in a bottle and get a playoff berth. The Bears are in the ladder every single year. They're never actually trying to win a Super Bowl.
Would you buy Darnold?
Darnold at least is something like, okay, you could at least sell yourself on Darnold of an unknown. You know what Andy Dalton is. You know what Nick Foles
That's what I'm
is.
just saying.
It's not-
Because the
it
Jets
just
need to
sucks,
make
man.
the Jets need to make a change too.
And Andy
I'm just
Dalton's good enough that he's probably going to win enough games that they don't get a good draft pick.
Yeah, they'll probably go 7 and
6 and 10 or 7 and 9. Yeah, oh no, it's
Yeah.
17. Did you do that on purpose?
No, I thought at
You
the
did
last
that on
second. I was
purpose?
like, I'll
No,
say
you did that
7
on
and 10.
purpose.
Well, I didn't purposely
That was
set
nice.
you up
No.
to fail there, but
Tip a cap.
yeah,
That was nice. 7 and 10.
But yeah, I mean, if I'm Ryan Pace or I don't care how good you think this contract or valuable you think this contract is going to be, you just can't do it. The Bears fans are starving for a quarterback, complaining it's the biggest thing we need, yada yada, and you sign Andy Dalton. I mean, they had to know this was going to be the response.
And
right?
this is the issue with Ryan Pace is it's not obviously a one-time thing at this point. It's he signed Mike Glennon, drafted Mitch Trubisky, and Mitch is a nice guy. I'm not trying to bash Mitch, but he drafted Mitch Trubisky by trading up. He traded for Nick Foles. He then just signed Andy Dalton. He cannot accurately scout the quarterback position. So you can't have him do it again.
I don't think a lot of teams can though. I'm not trying to pick a side, But like,
But
there's
dude,
a lot of teams who swing and
do you
miss
hear
on
what I just said?
quarterbacks. What?
Mike Glennon, Mitch Trubisky, Nick Foles, Andy Dalton.
Okay.
I mean, that's 0 for 4.
But it's also like 3 of them, there's no way he thought were going to be good. Right? Like Mitch
Then why would
Trubisky,
you-
okay, he drafted,
Right.
but he can't possibly think Andy Dalton is going to make them like a Super Bowl team now.
I think they think Andy Dalton. It's also all about self-preservation right now in House Hall. They think that Andy Dalton, if he plays to the peak of what Andy Dalton is, they can somehow win 9 or maybe 10 games because there's 17 games now. Thank you, Tommy, and sneak into that last playoff spot like they did last year, which was a fake playoff spot. They weren't a real playoff team last year.
No.
They just got in because they expanded the playoffs, and they like. That's
Isn't
what
it
they're,
better-
they're hoping to do that, and they're like, well, we've been in the playoffs every
Right,
year.
2
and the
years,
McCaskies
yeah.
are like, well, they've been in the playoffs every year.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot
that
they actually even made
justifies
the playoffs
ticket
this
price
year.
raises. Yeah. Isn't it better to just blow the whole thing up at this point?
But it's
Aren't
now
they
we're
almost still
stuck
in
in
a
the
win
fucking
now?
blow the. Yeah, no, we are. We're stuck in no man's land because the defense still has some dudes. But yeah, it's just so depressing. It's like the whole thing is just such a joke, and then fucking Aaron Rodgers is gonna come and fucking fuck me in the face, and it just all sucks.
Any hope for Deshaun Watson?
No.
He's got some shit going on now,
That's
too,
been
right?
quiet front for a little bit now, yeah.
No.
Can we see what's going on with the show? I've skimmed past the article. He's got some off-the-field issues.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Interesting. I did not know that.
They
We'll
need
get
to
a
sell
fact
the
check.
team to someone smarter and better. And
Who is the Bears
the
owner?
idea, Virginia McCaskey, she's like, one of the family's one of the
Yeah,
original
that's not good.
ownership groups.
Massage
The
therapist.
original ownership.
I
Deshaun
apologize that you
Watson.
even have to Google that, Mackenzie. We don't like those stories.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson.
Got some shit
Called
going.
baseless. Don't even say it.
Yeah,
But
don't even
so
say it.
they're one of those
We don't
like
give bad guys
when you
press.
look at teams around the league, like Jerry Jones has money. Jeffrey Lurie has money. The Shad Khan, you can go down the list. The McCaskies' money is the Bears because it's George Halas and it's a family and so they don't have outside money. Like they don't.
But that doesn't matter too much for football, right?
well,
With a
no,
salary cap.
no, that's how they're all making money is that through the Bears.
Right. So shouldn't they even be more incentive to make them good?
No, Tommy, because they're doing it for like being exactly where they are, knowing that everyone loves the Bears in Chicago.
money.
They know that they can just make money. Like it's the perfect spot.
Right, but I'm saying like getting good players
Takes
like with the salary
Hiring
cap, they're
smart
not
people, hiring more scouts, hiring better facilities, like all these
Gotcha.
things. Like it's an institutional. The way you approach the entire thing has to change, and it's been approached the same way for.
and they're just happy because they're making money.
Yeah,
I think the Jets were doing that. I think Woody Johnson was doing that for years too.
yeah.
Just
I mean,
having read the papers and
it's-
like you look, it's like after a certain point,
Right.
it's like, all right, well, I'm making this much money.
He also
If
has
I
like a
move-
weird
fan is
ego
for-
though. where,
fan
like,
is
I
short
think
for
he would-
fanatic.
Nah, he checked out. But like, Dan's right. If you start to move up how much you spend, you're only making this much. Like, so.
Yeah.
let me
fan
just
is
keep
short for
collecting what I
fanatic,
collect.
Right,
and
right.
they know that
You know
the
the TV
It's
deals
also
only
easier.
going
I was just
more.
saying
There's
it's
more
like easier to
playoff
do
games,
that
the
in a
merch,
sport
the
like
tickets.
baseball or something without
Yeah, they're
a
printing.
salary
The NFL's
cap,
printing
but,
money.
Yeah.
It's
Other
just
free
sad.
agency.
They have a fucking accountant running the whole football ops. Like it's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid.
Michael Brockers got traded from the Rams to the Lions for a 7th-round pick in 2023, like 3 weeks after he just talked about how Matt Stafford is an upgrade over Jared Goff. He now has to go into the locker room
If
and
anyone has a
approach
sense of
Jared
humor, they
Goff.
should put their lockers right next to each
Yeah.
other.
So
That's my thing.
I know that it's a salary dump, but that's got to be the most embarrassing thing ever to be traded for a 3rd rounder in 3 years from
7th
now.
round.
7th rounder
Yeah.
for 3 years from now.
No, that's like a pick that
That's
doesn't
not
even
even.
exist.
I would rather just. I would give I would give like some money back just so that trade didn't happen. Like just be like, you trade me for nothing. Trade me as just say salary dump. It's way more offensive to be a 7th rounder in 2023.
That's like NBA trades that have like a 2029 2nd-rounder.
They
Well,
actually
no,
are
that's
trading.
because
Yeah, they can't have
you
a-
can't
you
have
have to have
certain-
They're
first-round
trading
picks,
a
yeah.
bag of balls. Like
Right.
they're trading a bag of balls.
I don't even think they're going to remember that they even have the pick.
Right,
You have to
like,
be
I just-
reminded
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
have the pick. Oh, we have 2 7th rounders this year. Why? Oh, we traded that guy 3 years ago.
It's a placeholder. I would
Yeah.
if I were Brockers, I would have been like, can we just do like a, like when you buy like if you bought like your parents' house for $1.
Right.
Like I'd rather do that than a 7th rounder in 2023.
Second half throwing down brought to you by Betterhelp. All right, guys, we're gonna get serious for a second.
You illiterate.
Oh, Betterhelp. I didn't, and then
when Rico calls you an illiterate,
when I thought it was
problem.
Betterhelp, and then it said let's get serious for a second.
Yeah, you struggle with
no,
reading.
No,
we're gonna get serious for a second.
Do okay. Reading comprehension.
Listening comprehension.
Out.
This is a some things ad, Rico, because we're going to get serious for a second. The last year has been hard on a lot of people, and that's why we're doing something new and partnering with our new sponsor, Betterhelp Online Therapy.
What happened to Betterhelp?
Betterhelp.
They're not a sponsor anymore?
Is out. We cut Betterhelp. Right. We realized they weren't.
Because that would be good, actually. Like, you got popcorn, doesn't get enough butter on it.
Yeah, that's, I think
Betterhelp?
Hubs maybe is the one. There's some,
you
like
hit
you
a
put
button
a straw,
or it's an app, and you send the movie guy in quietly, and he just dumps more butter.
Right.
Yeah.
50-50?
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
50-50?
I'll get in.
50-50 on that one?
I
60-40.
60-40.
Yeah, and then like 30% for me.
80-20.
I'm in.
80.
90-10.
80-10-10.
As long as I get a piece.
You just want to be around me.
As long as I get a piece. I want to go to the conventions and tell people what it is.
Like Fat Anthony, who's smart. He goes to conferences.
No, that's Slim Cooper.
Oh, Slim Cooper.
But forget
Is he the fat one or is...
No.
Oh.
He speaks at the conferences.
We have Betterhelp. It's a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time. What?
Keep going.
I've been thinking of,
to invest in yourself.
He just looked at me and just goes, I might need this.
Because you are the greatest asset.
I'm not laughing. It's just very funny to do that.
Get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/rundown. That's BETTERHELP.com/rundown. Have you ever dabbled in therapy, Rico?
No.
Hey.
Yeah, what about?
Not
professional.
I mean, I'm not a licensed professional, but
therapy.
what you do with me, I am your therapist. You treat me like I'm your therapist.
What would be right now? What would be like 3 things you want to talk about with your therapist?
Stress.
It being tough. It being tough.
What stress? General stress.
General
stress. Headaches. Tough.
Bad dreams.
Rico just says every time I'm like, hey, let's do this or that. Like it's
what
tough.
type of bad dreams?
Like night terrors.
Skells. Skells come out at night. That's the truth.
They do it like mouses. Gotta put duct tape in the holes in your house.
So I'm not gonna ask.
While we're on the topic, I was gonna save this for the after show. While we're on the topic of skells, the dozen tomorrow. It's filmed already. Won't come out till tomorrow, so no spoilers.
Yeah.
But people know it was you,
We'll
Marty,
see if it comes out.
Jake Marsh.
I mean, it's coming out.
Jake Marsh, the bench mob against Big Cat Brandon, and it was gonna be Mark Titus, but he had a scheduling conflict, so they had to go with Doug Gottlieb, a convicted felon.
Yes.
Skell.
Big Cat, is he going to join?
Yeah, I think he's in.
Okay.
He just hit me up.
Okay.
Yeah, there he is.
What's up?
Doug Gottlieb, baby. We brought in the big guns.
I knew it.
How's it going, Doug?
I'm surprised they knew anything about Davidson since Steph Curry's not good enough to make the league. We have that tweet in 2009. Quick reminder, though, if you Google the NBA database, I don't find any Gottliebs with NBA stats, though. Just for the record.
No, but if you look at NCAA,
I wasn't talking to you.
You will
I
find
wasn't talking to you. I just
Yeah,
said
you were.
Okay.
Relax, Rico.
Let's go. Next round.
I didn't see the double chin. That's what the double chin.
Yeah, well, nobody left it in their desk dorm room
Oh,
drawer, so
stop
you
it,
can't
Rico.
fucking steal it.
Stop.
What was did you know something was up?
Do you want to tell the
once
truth?
I thought he was
No.
I thought he was putting it down the middle. I thought he was actually
Let's
putting it down the
let's
middle.
actually say what happened.
Okay.
So, Rico, when we were in Chicago watching games, we were talking about this show, the trivia show that we had to do on Monday, and he said, I think he said to Marty or someone, he said, it's either one of 2 people. It's either the fat man, or who's not fat anymore, or hide your wallets, Gottlieb. And I looked him in the face and I said, it's not the fat man.
And that didn't ring in a bell.
I mean, I
had a
can't
lot
be
going
more
on.
obvious than
I didn't
that.
recall that.
And then Sunday, I texted the group, and I said, hey, can we do an hour earlier? Because Titus, his schedule's getting a little tricky. And this guy's
That was
like,
an accidental.
oh, it's Titus.
Accidental text on purpose.
Like,
Yeah.
do you think I would ever make that mistake?
No.
No. So what was your? I mean, we'll see it, but
So
what
I
was
didn't
going in your
sandbag you.
head the second
All
you
the
saw him pop
clues
up
were
on the
there.
screen?
To be honest, I had it only like 3/4 of my screen. I had to like do a double take, and I was like, fuck. Because Jeff does a lot, so you can't not do the show.
Right? Is Jeff a skell now?
Skeldy low.
I think his hands were tied. I do say he's an accessory before the fact. Like,
Wait,
he
so then
knew-
am I a Skell?
Nah, I mean,
He
you're
tweeted out that he's
addicted
a
to.
rider. He
Yeah,
made
you're
it
just
clear
addicted to
he's still a rider.
content.
I'm giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
The people want to be entertained.
What comes out tomorrow?
If I did Mark Titus,
So what can we say?
we'd say
I mean,
whatever.
Just say that
it
Gottlieb's
gets
on.
contentious.
It gets
Yeah,
very
it's
contentious.
contentious.
I think you did very well. I
Yeah,
said
you did
I
not
talked to you
unloaded
after
the clip.
you held your own because the only thing that
Unloaded the
would have been
clip.
bad is if you just like turtled with him. You did not. Doug.
What's the thing like
gave it
Rambo? You know
back.
how they used to in the movies in the G.I. Joe fact guys? They have the thing of bullets like on in case they need to
Yeah.
reload. That's what I came prepared.
I
Yeah,
think
you-
the whole thing went very well, and I don't. Are you mad at me?
No.
Yeah, I think if you
'Cause
didn't
you
say
know.
anything, if you like didn't say everything that you've tweeted at him or called into the show through the years, people would have been like, "Wow!" But now they're gonna say, "Rico, that's a man of honor and integrity.
Also,
he backs
let-
up the
let-
shit talk."
Let's
I
just
love
put.
Kirk. I love Kirk.
Let's just put
Here, the
this.
Minifans and Riders gonna.
Oh, that would be
Let's just put
great
this out
union.
on the table.
I said I'm a Kirk guy.
Let's put this out on the table. When you actually break down Rico versus Doug Gottlieb, if you went in front of a judge, he knows what I'm about to say. If you went in front of a judge, the judge would look at Rico in the face and be like, "You're the psycho, dude." Because Doug Gottlieb has never interacted with Rico.
Yeah.
Rico has just harassed him for a decade.
He's DM'd back and said, "Please stop."
I mean, that's more to my point.
So
Yeah,
let's
You just
yeah.
harassed him.
As a way to build up for the dozen tomorrow, for people that don't know the backstory,
Yeah, but who committed
can you,
the crime first?
Can you walk us through the
He's
timeline? Can you walk us through
apologized.
you
I'm just a
versus
keeper
Doug
of
Gottlieb?
justice.
Doug, you-
Walk us
There's
through
a
you versus
19-year-old
Doug
kid who
Gottlieb.
goes, "Oh, I like that guy on Fox, that weaselly little fuckface," and I'm like, "No. I just am reminding people of the facts."
Oh my
Or
God.
the fact of, can you explain the credit card situation?
Yeah, he stole his roommate's credit card in college.
And this is a confirmed thing?
Yeah, he's written
the New
like
York Times.
a very heartfelt apology, like of the
20 years
mistakes
later.
he made.
20 years
How
later.
much did he buy with it?
Like $1,000.
A couple of thousand. Did it to multiple people too. Said it was so easy the first time. He did it again.
It is probably
And then
very
Rico's
easy to
just-
steal a credit card.
Rico has just been the only guy who's still.
No, a lot of people come after him.
Yeah, but you really, it's like 10% of your personality.
Rico in New York here on the Doug Gottlieb Show. What up, Rico?
Hey, what's going on, Doug? How are you?
You tell me.
So, I mean, like you said, it's a million cuts for Steph here with the knee and the ankle. You look ahead, the Clippers are not a bad team. I would like your take to see if you think that they could steal the series based on your past experiences of stealing things.
Yeah, that's he's so cool. So that's the guy who trolls me on Twitter.
Oh no, I host 2 podcasts now. It's down to 5. It's down to 5.
Way too high there for me to
Down to
believe
5.
that.
Down to 5.
Now, and like you
don't
called
get
into
me-
a show through the years,
Listen,
DM'd him, like what are
listen.
the interactions you've had leading
Yes,
up?
all of that.
Never met. This is the first time I've talked to him.
Don't get me wrong. I
Other
love
than the
like
sweat.
Rico's.
This is the first time you've said something to him and he's responded,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Rico's grudge holding is what makes Rico great. And I'm going to say something right now, and I don't know if you agree or not, Rico, but there could be a way that if you looked at it a little bit differently, I did you a favor with this. I did you,
You can
a
make
favor.
that argument.
I did you a favor because some people are saying Rico Bosco's getting a little soft. He's making kissy face with Fran Fraschilla.
Fran
He's
got
making
hosed by the media.
By you! You're the one who kept it alive.
Did I write the story?
Everyone found out about Fran Fraschilla through Rico Bosco. I didn't hear the story until you told me it
Yeah, I never
10
knew.
million times. You made kissy face with Glenny Balls. So people were saying,
Glenny
Glenny
was doing-
Balls committed mail fraud
He
against
did.
you.
well, you're
But
saying
he saved the shirt.
people
Everyone
are
got the
saying
shirt.
Rico Bosco has maybe lost his
Merch guy.
his
His bite.
fastball. He's lost his bite. He's all bite. He's
But
all
by the
bark,
same
no
token,
bite. Then
2 weeks ago, I was biting a lot of people, and you
Yeah.
said, "Hey, doggy, we might have to cut your fucking sack off here."
But then I bring on Doug Gottlieb, and guess what? The bite comes back, and that's good.
All right. So I have free reign now?
No, that means that you should thank me.
You start biting people? Who
You
we
should
going
thank
at? Who
me.
do we want to go after?
Who do you want to go after?
Hubs, Yankees suck. Fuck you. Thanks.
Bite him.
That
Bite
was
him.
an
You
aggressive
won't.
fuck you.
These
Yeah,
good
just
people.
pick someone to start a new feud with here.
All right, I'll pick
I see,
somebody. By the end of the week.
someone over there that you
We'll get
speak
somebody
a few
by the end
words
of the
with.
week.
Oh.
We'll get
He won't
somebody.
look over there.
No, he won't look
No,
over.
not worth my time.
Did you
Scally
say
cap,
congratulations for his engagement?
No.
Okay.
He's shooting you daggers right now.
No, we'll pick somebody.
What was that URL? For
What?
Betterhelp?
Betterhelp.
Betterhelp.com/rundown.
How much you get off?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
10% off your first month.
We'll get you 20%.
Under
off.
48 hours.
We'll
I
get
might
you
be
20.
disposed.
We'll get you 20% off.
Couple more topics here. We'll jump around.
Kids, stand up. Like, that back alley, don't I help you guys? I'm like nice when I interact.
Back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it like the back alley. It's like,
What does that have to do with you being a psycho?
that it goes on and off. It's not full
He's
blown
always
like
been
Charles
nice to me.
Manson.
Yeah, no, I've
Like, you
never,
guys
I don't
could
think
be
I've ever
forgotten
said
when
you're
there's food. I bring
constantly.
food.
Charles
like,
Manson,
hey.
though, also, like, he was charismatic, who had his own cult, but never actually killed anyone.
What are
is
you
a-
laughing at, Trent? I'm gonna kick you out of the hype group.
He's in
Trent's in
the
the hype.
No, he's in the Jordan Bohannon hype group.
What is
I'm
what is
in
that?
the other hype group,
Guy
and
from
it's
Iowa.
very wild, Trent. Rico, when we were in Chicago, Rico DM'd the hype group that I'm in, being like, someone got eyes on WGN. Dave said my name. I want a clip. And I was sitting next to Rico and next to Dave, and I was like, Rico, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, I needed the clip.
Did you think it was a different group? Or you
Well,
just
I don't think
didn't
there's
care?
anything bad. It's just a clip.
it was
The
very
the
aggressive.
Bohannon hype group. I was either going to win the title or they're going to get knocked out in the first round because he's just. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that's going on in there.
Could you read it? Could you read a few things?
Well, I don't
out?
want to, go outside the hype circle because sometimes I get kicked out because I don't really contribute, but I just like being
You like
in
to
there and
see,
watching
yeah.
it.
Being with the guys.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't contribute a lot, but I like to be with
Literature.
the guys.
Exactly.
We're doing a lot of literature recently.
Yeah, a lot of children's books.
Got it.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I like being in there.
Yeah.
That made things less clear. Few more
That's how we
topics.
like it. We don't need you writing another fucking journalism.
Hey, that was a very
you
fair,
ever do with
down the
it?
middle article.
You know,
He's a good kid.
he's all
Kid.
right.
You said I'm a
good
good
kid.
kid.
He's a
I know.
good
You always
kid.
say he knows where his bread's
He
buttered.
tries
He
hard.
knows
He's a
it.
good
Yeah,
kid.
he knows.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
Don't whack.
Is we about me?
Don't whack him yet. Yeah, you're a good
Oh,
kid.
Good kid. Thanks. You're a good guy. You're a couple good guys. PSG star MaurioI Icardi. I don't know if that's how you say it. He has sex with his wife Wanda 12 times a day, apparently.
I feel like this story happens every 3 months, or like
Yeah,
some
hot
soccer dude
players,
just fucks.
They have a lot of sex.
Shouldn't talk about matters of the bedroom outside of the bedroom.
That was a great take for the rundown.
What do you want me to
Next.
say?
Anything else?
It's soccer. I can't get invested in soccer.
I don't
Waste
think
of
the
grass.
story's
Waste of
soccer,
grass.
though. But yeah, I do
Why is he
agree.
saying
Soccer.
that? The wife's gonna be embarrassed now, no?
No, she
I actually
probably.
don't know how it.
Yeah, why
how
not?
It leaked
Her dad
for
now,
sure.
the
Who
dad
came out and
knows, he
said it?
listens to the interview.
Someone's
wife?
daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
It says that shared by Danielle Adani. Whoever that is, I'm not sure.
Is that the wife?
I think that is.
No, the
Interesting.
wife's name is Wanda. from
Mario
the article I
Icardi
read.
has sex with his wife, Wanda Nara, 12 times a day, according to a rumor shared by Danielle Adani. It doesn't say who this other lady is.
I feel like that's a testosterone problem.
Yeah, that,
12 times a
Might want to
day.
eat a carb or something. Yeah, eat some lasagna, slow yourself down.
That's the
Maybe
guy
we-
who could have 6'12", 18, 24 challenge. He
Yeah.
could have jacked off 18 times.
Maybe watch
24.
a movie.
Yeah, just do anything.
We have footage of Aaron Carter boxing before his fight with Lamar Odom. I had no idea this was happening.
Nope.
This seems like if you did random people generator website and it came out with Aaron Carter and Lamar Odom.
Lamar
fighting.
Odom's really in dire straits.
And so is Aaron Carter. And Aaron Carter, there's rumors that him and Big Fat, Gay Pat, I don't know how I said Big Fat.
You were looking at me.
No, but you're,
It's fine.
Believe
it's
this
fine.
shit?
It's fine. He's a good kid.
you're Big Cat.
He's a good
It's-
kid.
Look, they're both 3 letters that end in at, a synonym in a name.
He's a
Gay
good
Pat
kid.
might fight Aaron Carter, apparently. I just heard that rumor. That rumor
Hey,
was
Pat, you're gonna
leaked.
fight Aaron Carter? That's awesome.
Did Aaron Carter do that?
He did I Want Candy.
I want to be. Who did the one? I want to be like Shaq, or I could be.
Yeah, we're
Amazing.
beefing. He doesn't know that we're beefing, but we're beefing.
I like that.
I was just so like visibly disgusted with his body that I think it reminded me a lot of my own. So I want like a redo fight, essentially.
So wait, show us the
You
clip.
won though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I need it was like an ugly win, so I want to redo. I want to be the
Alright.
first 2-time champ. I mean,
I mean,
he's
looks
gonna
like
fight
shit.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, I don't-
Kill.
Lamar
I don't-
Odom's
I don't-
6'10", 230.
I don't know if he's
He's
gonna
a
win.
5-star recruit out of Christ King High School.
Do you,
That's a hell
like,
of a
do you
stat.
guys like this trend
Queens,
of
New York.
celebrities fighting each other?
TV. What?
Do you like this trend of like random
Yeah.
celebrities
I
fighting
think it's
each
fun.
other?
Kinda.
Why
I
not?
do too.
You think I
It's a
should
lot of
fight
fun.
Aaron Carter?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think it'd be a fair fight.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to put it as halftime of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, let's do it.
We could do maybe we fight halftime at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, let's do it. That's a good idea, Pat.
Halftime at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He came up with that idea.
I'm in. I just said it.
No, he said it.
Oh,
All right, whatever.
Pat. Yeah, I
Am
feel
I
like
taking
I was
the
like
crazy pills? Pat said that.
No. Yeah, Pat said it.
if I was a boxing purist or fan, it would probably annoy me that people are way more interested in seeing Aaron Carter fight Lamar Odom than like actual professionals. But it's just kind of how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, but this isn't for boxing purists.
Right,
no one's
but-
watching this fight who's a boxing purist being like, can't wait to see their jab.
It would be electric, though. Teddy Atlas, a friend of the program and fellow Staten Islander. Do you think we'd ever get him to do like
Dave's
serious
talked to him.
serious cut-ups about these fucking
Yeah, I think Dave's talked to him.
fights?
Yeah. And last up, kind of after show, Gord Miller of TSN.
Skell.
Total skell. Coming
Who
at
cares?
Barstool on Twitter pretty randomly. Racist, misogynistic, sexist, the whole 9 yards. And Dave responded and was like, if you want to have a live debate, we could do this. And to my knowledge, he is yet to respond.
You shouldn't be allowed to say that stuff without any
It's just stupid.
repercussions.
And there's no proof.
Nothing.
I just whatever. I'm so tired of it.
No,
It's just the same people on the same time, and it's the same.
You definitely would.
It's the
You
same.
don't have your notifications
everything.
turned on?
No.
People
On
just
Twitter,
talking
I
in their
don't.
own bubble.
I thought like all the
looking for
Lost
fucking-
Boys. I mean, Team
Do you know what it is?
Boys,
The
I
Yak-
have Dave's Twitter notifications
Yak,
on,
we
but
had a-
I've been on the rundown.
Perfect analogy. It's all these feuds are just like garbage time in a game. Like everyone's getting points, but none of them matter. That's
Like
what it is.
People are asking me my thoughts on Gord Miller coming at Barstool Sports and that he won't come on Spittin' Chicklets. Don't care. I'm at Disney World, St. Patty's Day, with this guy. What up, Wyatt? Gord Miller's got no clue what he's talking about. Zero. But you know what the greatest part about it is? We didn't even ask him to come on. Why would we have that guy on the show? All of a sudden, he's talking about he will never come on. Dude, we never asked you to come on. Gord Miller.
That's what it is.
Like it. St.
Yeah, I
Patty's
mean,
Day.
I do think though it would be great to ever have to get a live blue check mark or someone like this live, like in
They
the
would
ring
have
for
no
an
idea what they
actual
were in
debate.
for.
But I think if there's someone that's going to do it, like this guy might have more potential than others because he is like sort of a more actual media person with a following than like Wags or somebody of that caliber. Do you guys got anything
I'm
else?
just gonna keep living my life, stay in my lane.
Only
Wise
two
man
more
once told me
sleeps.
stay in your
Two more
lane.
sleeps until March Madness.
Who says that?
I said. I just said it.
He's a good kid.
I'm a good kid.
Come on.
More sleep. That's a thing people say. Are you Irish at all?